Hello students, good morning. Today I will tell you the practical MS Access. Okay, so last day I have told you about the adding records, deleting records, and how will you open or delete or rename the object, save the object, open, save, renaming objects. Okay, so the objects may be query, the objects may be table. Okay, so this, and finally we have seen, I have told you about that importing data. Okay, so external importing data from other databases to your database, current database, or any other file to your current database. That may be Excel file, that may be PowerPoint, any file it may be. So how will you import the data from other resources to your current database? So these things we will see today. First thing, how will you add a record? Okay, that we will see. So last day we have seen that employee and client table, where we have created this employee table and customer table or client table, invoices table. These things we have seen. So today I will see the how to add record in a table. So first we have to open this table. Okay, so where you want to add a record. So just I am showing you that this is a customer table where I will add the record. So first you double click on that. So this is your customer table. Here you can see the customer ID, name, L name, last name, city, state, telephone number, email, all these things. So now how will you add, suppose you want to add a new record here in this table, then how will you do that? For that, first you have to click here. You can see here the records group in the home tab. Here you can see the different tabs: home, create, external data, database, tool, data sheet. Okay, so I think all of you can see here. Okay, so first you have to go to this home tab, and then you have to click on this records group. Okay, so here from the records group you can see the different options here: refresh all, new, save, delete, totals. Okay, so you have to click on this new option. I think all of you can see. Okay, so click here. So you can see your mouse will come to the last record of your database, of your table. Okay, so this one is the last record. Here you can enter the data. So suppose I am entering here next record 11057, and suppose name, any name you can give, Benita. Last name, suppose Dawn. Then city Varanasi. Then state UP. Okay, so here you can give, and then telephone number, anything you can give here. And then next one is email, so anything you can give here, Benata @ suppose Gmail. Okay, so this is the way how will you add a new record in your table. Now second thing, how will you delete the record? Suppose you want to delete the record, specific record, then for that, which record you want to delete, select that with through this row selector. Row selector, you know, this one is row selector. Can you see this arrow? This one, this bold arrow you can see here, this one. So click here, then the whole full row it will be selected. Which row you want to delete, which record you want to delete, select that with the help of row selector, and then you go to this again home tab, and here you can see the delete. Okay, so here you can see beside that delete arrow is there, so delete record. If you will click on this delete record, then that record will be deleted, and before that it will ask you for confirmation. If you will click yes, then it will completely permanently delete. Okay, so here you can see the message, are you sure you want to delete these records? Then you have to click on the yes. If you will click on yes, then the full this record will delete. Okay, so I am not deleting, so for that I am clicking here in no. Okay, so this is the way how will you add or delete record. Now we will see how to open, rename or delete a table, any object. So it may be table, it may be query, okay, form, report, anything. So form and report we have not done yet, so we will see here on table. So just see here, suppose first you have to close this table. How will you close it? Through this help of cross button. Okay, now your table is closed. Now which object you want to delete, select that first. Okay, and then click on the before that I am telling you that how will you open. For that first you have to click on the office button. This one is office button. In many version you can see that menu, that is a new option, file option you can see, where you have to click on that file tab and then you will get the different options. Okay, so here you can see the office button, and there you have to click on the new. Okay, so this is the way how will you create a new database, and then click on create. Okay, so this is the way how to create a new. And then suppose you want to open the open an existing database. For that first you open the MS Access and then you click on again office button, and then you see open. When you will click on open, the dialog box, open dialog box will open. Which one, which database you want to open, select that. Suppose database 6 I want to open, then this one select and then click on open. Okay, so the database has been opened. So this is the way how will you open an existing database. Now suppose you want to rename the table, then how will you do? Just navigation pane. This one is called navigation pane. Left side this box you can see, this is called navigation pane. From here you can see the different record, whatever you have created here, form, query, report, whatever you have created, you can see here in navigation pane. Okay, so first you have to this right click on that table, which one you want to rename, table or query, whatever. So right click here and then you can see the rename option. Okay, can you see? I think all of you can see here. Okay, so just rename, click on rename, then this edit box will open. There you can change the name. Okay, and then click outside. So this is the way how will you renaming the table. Understand all of you? Now last one we will see how to import data. How to import data from other files, other type of files, the data from other files to your current database. How will you do that? For that first you have to go to this tab, external data. Can you see here? Home, create, external data, database tools, these are different tabs. You have to click here in external data. Okay, so here you can see the different groups, import group, export group. So here you have to click on the import group. So which type of file you want to add in your current database, that file you have to, that type you have to click, maybe Access, maybe Excel, maybe text file, XML file. So whatever you want, which one you want, you just click over there. Suppose I am clicking here Access. So this is import external data box will, external data source box will open. You can see over here. Now which file you want to open, from here browse option you can see, click on that browse option. Okay, from here you have to select which database you want to import. So suppose database 6 is currently open. Suppose last day we have done this client employee now. So I am clicking over here, client employee. Okay, client employee, and then click on open option, or you can double click on the client employee. Okay, so after that you can see here client employee dot accdb. Okay, one more thing, accdb, this one is the extension of your MS Access file. Okay, this one is very important when you are opening or creating a new file in MS Access. The extension will be .accdb, like in MS Word you have done .doc, I have told you previously. So here in access.accdb. So now you can see here, click on OK. Okay, so you can see here export import objects, it has been opened here. Tables here, if you want to import the query, and if you have a query, if you have already created query, then if you will click on query, then that queries will come. So from here these tables, which table you want to import, okay, that table you have to select. So suppose I am selecting this client table, so select that and then click on OK. You can see here this one is your current database, that is you can see here database 6. Okay, so here you can see previously we have customer, contact and invoices, but now we have imported client table. Understand? So this is the way how will you import the data from other type of files, other files to your current database, and then click on close. So I think all of you have got it. So that's all for today. You practice today and try to import records also here in your current database. Okay, so next day I will give you some questions on theory, practical based, so that you try to do it in your computer. Okay, so that's all for today. Thank you.